What's up, Internet people? This is Brian at AutoStyle. I just wanted to share with you a window tint video of the shrinking process of a back window, and not just any back window. This is a Tesla Model 3, which is about as hard as a modern back window gets. It's a massive back window. Here is the car right here, and you can see this back window goes halfway up the roof. Here's where the video really starts. So I've already got the tint on here. It's already prepped and everything. So here I am. This is just the shrinking process. And yes, we work on it on the outside of the car first, and the tint does go on the inside. So you might be wondering, why am I doing this on the outside of the car? So what you can see here is we got wrinkles on the sides, and we need to shrink and conform this tint to the shape of the glass. This thing is very, very curved, and it's very, very big, and it takes a very, very long time to shrink. Normally I can probably get a typical back window shrunk in, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. This one, if it wasn't sped up, I want to say this one took somewhere around 20 minutes. So lots and lots of time just to shrink it, not counting the prep that we did. Speaking of the prep that we did, if you look closely in the foreground, you'll see like a gray line. That's a 1/4-inch pinstripe that I laid down first. What happens is I need to cut this tint to that line, and I don't want to cut through the tint and on top of the glass. Sometimes the blade can cut the glass, can actually score the glass, and I don't want that to happen. So I lay down this 1/4-inch pinstripe, and once I'm done, you'll see here in a second, I actually do this half here in just a second, but when I'm done, cut all the way around it, and that way it doesn't cut into the glass. It cuts into the vinyl pinstripe instead. But you can see here, I'm getting close to the edge. I don't need to get all the way to the metal frame. So all these back windows on a modern car, they all have this black border surrounding it, and that's where they put the adhesive, the polyurethane adhesive. It goes there, and that's what holds the glass to the car. So anything beyond that black border, you can't see. So basically, I'm going to cut it just past that black border. And once it's installed, you won't be able to tell any difference if it's, 1/8 of an inch past or 5 inches past. You wouldn't know a difference. So here I am cutting right on top of the pinstripe. And now that I've got it taken off there, you can see it's actually a white pinstripe, not a gray one. So here we go with the other side. A lot of people love this. It's very just satisfying to watch. You got kind of this mess of wrinkles, and then just watch it literally just melt away. And it's kind of it's satisfying for us as installers too, man. This is what we love. We want to see that thing melt away. But yeah, essentially what we're doing here is shrinking it to the compound curve. The tint is flat. And the window has 2 curves on it. You can see it's got a curve left to right, and like on a Z axis, like front to rear, like towards and away from us, this window. And so two curves at the same time makes a compound curve. And so we've got to make this tint a compound pattern. So that's what the shrinking does. This stuff is designed to shrink with the heat gun. It only shrinks one way though. So in this case, we're shrinking the sides of the glass, mainly because this thing is so massive. We shrink on the sides, it's just easier. Most of the time we're shrinking on the top and the bottom. So this is odd. This is an odd car. I can only think of maybe 2 cars that we would shrink on the sides like this. The other one being a Porsche 944 from like the 80s. But also this car requires a special order roll of tint. All the tint that we order here at AutoStyle, it's all 40-inch rolls. But on this one, we have to order a 60-inch roll because a 40-inch roll is too short. Here's Waylon kind of messing around while we're working. But here goes the cut on the other side. And with that, we're pretty much done. Just a little final press there. All right, so this is my perspective, what I've been seeing the whole time, and you'll see it laid down flat right to that white pinstripe. So that's what we want. If there's no wrinkles here, there's going to be no wrinkles once we install it. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope that was satisfying to watch for you. Also educational, because a lot of people don't know that we shrink the windows on the outside of the glass first. So I hope that was fun, educational, and I hope to see you on the next video. See ya.